Від імені Українського національного об'єднання «Відділ Торонто»
і Організації Українок Канади «Відділ Торонто»
і молоді Українського національного об'єднання «Відділ Торонто»
запрошуємо вас приєднуватися до наших наукових таборів, дитячих програм і вступати в ряди Українського національного об'єднання. Бажаємо вам щасливого Різдва, веселого Нового року! Христос рождається! Славіти Його!
Бог предвічний народився.
Від філії УНО Торонто Захід поздоровляємо всіх з Новим роком і Різдвом Христовим. Бажаємо всім гарних, веселих свят. Христос рождається.
Славімо Його! Ми діти роду козацького
Sponsored by Ukrainian Credit Union. Believe it or not, it's Ron Cahoot with Stay Ukrainian, my friends.
We're Cossack children of history.
I was asked a number of times to come and film this. You do this, Kvitka, every year. This year was special. This year was... You've got a very high standard, and I appreciate that, and I recognize that. And that's what I've always loved about the choir and you and your whole group, is that there's this level that you want to work at. And really, everybody should work at that level. But this time, I think you outdid yourself. This was marvelous. Before we talk about anything relevant or whatever, what's your views on how it went?
I think it went very well. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that we had an orchestra. You know, to get 17 members and really good players, professional players. I mean, you have Raman Boris from the Griffin Trio and his wife Anna Lee. That it adds it's a richness. And it's too bad that we can't do this every year from a financial standpoint. But for our 50th, I thought that we should. But going back, let's say 40 years, we used to have an orchestra. We used to have a concert with orchestra. Eric Robertson and his group, Zam Collaboration, did a few, and Viktor Stepurko from Kyiv did a number for us.
Далекий світ, великий час, пливуть літа рікою, а я все пам'ятаю вас, як ідете з колядою.
You know, it was brilliant too. Please don't applaud. I was wondering how the heck you were going to get that concert into an hour and 15 minutes. Well, that's how.
Well, that's how, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's not only that, but then it breaks the concentration.
Sure it does.
People start shuffling around, so does the choir start looking around who's in the audience. And this way it could have one big moment, one nice, I don't know, singing moment.
Well, if anyone didn't get here, they should have been here. Mind you, there wouldn't have been any room. It was standing room only. There was no room in this house at all, in this church.
That's nice.
Isn't it, though?
Yeah.
Isn't it, though? I hope that other concerts do as well, but they won't. You know, with all the competition that there is at this time of year and all the concerts and everything, this is a yearly affair you put on, among others, and it's packed. It's just packed. And I look around, and there's a lot of people in the know musically I saw in the audience. You know, they come out there and they go, yeah, I want to go finally, and we want to hear how it should be done. And
I think there are a lot of choirs do their best.
Of course they do their best.
And they present some new, like we present one program, but there's so many carols. I mean, you could go to all of the concerts and hear something new. So it's wonderful that they come to ours, but they really should go to others too.
To keep everything alive, like go and support.
Well, exactly. People don't come. You won't have concerts. You won't have choirs. And then you're going to sing by yourself at home in, I don't know, in 10 years. Young people don't join choirs, which is a shame.
And those people that don't come after a while, they're going, "Чому ми нічого не робимо?" Perhaps next year you'll need a larger facility.
That's going to be hard to find in the West End, you know.
Good acoustics here.
Good acoustics, and then they have that wonderful hall where we have the reception, which is probably packed as well.
Yeah,
Wonderfully baked goods, wonderful baked goods that the ladies, they not only sing,
they bake.
They do Świat Večer, they do Rizdvo, and then they bake for this thing, you know.
Your soloists were magnificent tonight.
My soloists were good, yes. They were wonderful. You know, Katrusha Simtrishin from Canada, our own. She sung with us a number of times, Natalia Matyusheva also. And it's funny how I happened to see a poster, and I went to her concert. She was singing with a tenor whose grandmother is Ukrainian, but he, I think, is, I forgot. But it's how you find these things out. And then Pankarchenko phoned me about Miroslava Solovyanenko. And, you know, they're all very eager to sing. Like, no one made any, "Oh, no, I don't have time." Відразу прийшли на проби, no problems with them. Wonderful.
It's great, isn't it, to stand there and conduct and be in control of soloists, a wonderful choir, and an orchestra.
I don't know if I'm in control. Sometimes I think they're in control of me.
Why do you not use a baton?
I'd like my baton. I can do more with my hands.
Oh, right. The expression and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you could also do that.
I don't do that. But baton is for band.
Well, it was great. Everything was, there were no lags, and I'm listening. I listened for that stuff, you know, and it was perfect. It was wonderful. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely phenomenal job, as usual.
Thank you, Ron, as usual.
Sponsored by Ukrainian Credit Union. Believe it or not, it's Ron Kohut with Stay Ukrainian, my friends.
We're Cossack children of history.
Ми є фірма Чолкан і Степчук, яка виконує аудиторські, бухгалтерські і податкові послуги. Бажаємо вам всім радісного Різдва і щасливого Нового року.
Христос рождається.
Славіти Його!
Cholkan and Stepchuk Chartered Accountants wish everyone happy holidays and all the best.
Від імені Української католицької освітньої фундації бажаю українській громаді веселих свят і щасливого Нового року. Христос рождається!